much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
Yeah. Let's talk to the bartender, Hoots.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
That's very true. My constitution is 14 or something. Actually, I don't know. I respect. Did I respect? I don't think so. Last time I tried, though, it went terribly. I must congratulate you on that line. There's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it before. Is a great line. Really, really good. Your new brew sounds potent, though. I'll give that a try. I mean, actually, before that, what's the story of this place?
Sharess Caress. The mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Right. I bet a barkeep in this place hears all sorts of stories.
My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Amira there looks about ready to burst.
Yeah, I think I talked to her already. It's interesting because bartenders in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, if you pay for ale, I think it's every 40 gold pieces of ale, or not just ale, but any food or drink. If you basically spend money at an inn, I think that's how it is. They tell you news about the world, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little detail. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't ever get you any quests, as far as I know, anyway. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't get you any quests. But it's cool to learn about the world like that. I think I did it in my Let's Play. I did that a couple of times. I tend not to do that because it's just throwing money away. Why would I want to drink, right? But it's cool. I'd like to see what else you have.
Have a look.
1,200 gold. Pretty good. And milk. Okay. Coffee. Righto. Baldur, in fact. That's hellish, yep. Balors are devils from, I think, Chaotic Evil? I'm not sure.
All set, are you?
No, why did you have that? Show me what you have and show me what else you have. It's kind of weird. Let's see, show me what you have.
You got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
That's fair enough. Yeah, but it's just the same.
Pleasure to serve.
Your new brew sounds potent. I'll give that a try.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoot's hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
I'll take my chances on the hooch.
Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
Wait, did she give it to me? I think she did.
Have a look.
There it is. Hoot's hooch. Uh-huh. For a moment there, I thought it might have been a pun, but I don't believe it is.
All set, are you?
I believe so, yeah. Who's playing? Monsieur Chapeau. Mr. Hat. And she's Mamselle, yeah, so not her. Her name is Corilla. Okay, let's see what this does. A new invention of Sharess's Caress, bartender Hoots. Like being decked in the sobriety. That's funny. I like it. Because the game has never done that before. It's, and it's funny. I like it. Consume. Wild Magic Surge. Begin an elaborate jig that stops you from making movement. But then I said, that was so drunk I started to dance. Odo's Irresistible Dance. That's right. Affected entity can move or take action. That's what happened. All right. Again, I'm gonna reload because that's a throwable. What if she sells more?
Press your belly to the bar, chum.
That's right. That's why I have a terrible time hand washing my dishes because it's just get wet all over my belly. I need something potent. What do you have?
Try Hoots Hooch. Cuts real deep.
Makes me dance, what he does. Oh, there's an amulet there. And it costs a bunch of money. It is a throwable, though. Any potion is a throwable, but I believe this is better used on people. What is this thing? While wearing this amulet, regain 2d4 hit points per turn while drunk. Additionally, increase the duration of your inebriation by 5 rounds. That is absurdly powerful. I mean, it's very little healing. But the problem is, what does drunk do? Disadvantage on dexterity and charisma checks. The disadvantage on dexterity checks is a bit of a problem. But I will buy that amulet. Because it's... You know, I could, that's a usable thing.
Pleasure to serve.
I could make a build around it, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, throwable. Where does it go? Right there. Right here. And, good potion right here. Perfect. Oh, also, what is that ring? Ring of Blink. Wait. When did I get that? I forget. I got it as a reward, didn't I? What does Blink do? At the end of your turn, roll a d20 on an 11 or higher, so 50%. You vanish into the ethereal plane. While there, you can't be harmed. When you do vanish, your presence here is a representation of the location you'll come back to. You can choose to teleport it up to 6 meters. It is an action. It's a good ring. Blink's a good thing to have. Anyway, who are we gonna talk to next? Oh, these are the two ones that were drinking and are gonna throw up and whatnot, I think.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
She's the one... I'm gonna try perception here. But she's the one that is against the Absolutists, I think. Because the Stone Lord is the one that is the Absolutists.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
Oh, it sounds like an interesting business. I'd like to take part. Ooh, tricky. Can pull it off. No, with that roll I can't. Almost could. The advantage was pretty good. I'm gonna try again. Come on. Seriously? I mean, I can do it again, but I kind of didn't want to. There we go.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
You heard it, chat. It's closed.
You want entertainment? Try the circus.
I only got murdered there. Oh, that was pretty bad.
Not looking for more company.
Thank you. Got double doors here. It goes outside. Such lovely landscapes. And the new song. This takes us back to, well, potentially takes us back to the same place.
You have the key to my heart in that.
Oh, look at the fancy curtains. Tonight, a Sharess's caress.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
Kicks? Perhaps I shouldn't have a torch out. But I have a torch out. Monsieur Chapeau, we are in the presence of the Drow. I think. Also, that's Sherez, I would guess, perhaps. The goddess. I don't know.
Want to have a word?
Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Sorry.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Actually, you're really loud. I wouldn't mind if you didn't do that, actually. What about the queen role? I'm sorry, I'm up here, but yeah.
You can stare as much as you like.
I think that's what you're there for. So I suppose thank you for the reassurance, I suppose.
Boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again.
Ugh, I hate new boys. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
How did you end up here, both of you?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
If you say so. Don't you want to change?
Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamza.
I'm glad you found a place you feel safe.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
You two look uncannily alike.
We are twins.
What's that first line there? I thought the incest part of the situation was kind of implied. Is it supposed to not be implied? Because I thought that was the trope. It is the trope, but also that it is implied, right? You don't actually lie with one another, do you?
We can make up a little show of kissing each other, but when we are hired at the same time, there are often many other clients in the room to attend to.
So, what he's saying is they lie with one another, but there's a lot of things going on at the same time. I want both of you at the same time.
We will only allow that if we know there is an evening of exceptional pleasure awaiting us. Usually, one darling alone is not enough to match the two of us.
Sounds to me like that's an excuse for something. Well, too bad.
Return to us if you have a lover willing to take part.
Wait a minute. Is that what he meant? Lae'zel needs to be here.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone.
Okay, let's go to camp. And we're saying goodbye. Possibly Gale. What is... yeah, it's probably Gale. Let me look at the Pale Elf situation here. It is all in Worm's Crossing, but let's say goodbye to Gale.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
And let's say hello to, well, Astarion. Also need Astarion. Will has something to say. Okay, so let's not say hello to anybody. Hey, Will.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
What a shame. Baldur's Gate has a responsibility to people in need.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Well, yeah, but it's also, I mean, the things you're saying also imply and recognize that the people of Baldur's Gate are okay with the situation. Some of them, not everybody, obviously, but we've seen a lot of hatred towards the refugees. And Gortash is just using that to his advantage. He couldn't just plant it if he weren't there in the first place. Anyway, I will see you later. You're not the one that's joining me. Lae'zel. Hey, there's a thing. You're gonna see it. Well, we'll see if you're gonna see it. It's complicated. Please join me.
It is done.
It is. And let's see what we can do.
Of course you came back. I never doubted you would.
Yeah, Mamsel Amira said you could offer your services as a gift of her thanks.
Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet.
Yes, I also had that, because I hope my partner here will join us as well.
I do not share what is mine, and I will not be shared.
Dang it. I couldn't have said it any better, Lae'zel.
Good.
Well, that's all right. Hey, Lae'zel.
How can I assist?
You can wait for me in camp. Actually, yeah, just do it, and I'll join you. I'll go get Astarion. Probably a good idea.
Camp? Are you certain?
Yes, I'll find you in camp when I need you.
Very well. I'll keep watch until you call on me.
And she pops out of existence. Anyway. So, we need Astarion.
And move.
Because he has a bunch of quests. But the thing with him is... Well, I assume he has a bunch of quests. The thing with him is he also has stuff in the outside of Worm's Crossing. In Rivington, specifically. So... Yeah, let's get him.
Lead on.
We have missions to do. And you have a level up as well. Oh, your level ups are super easy. It's level 10, though. Oh, sorry. Naked. Or, not sorry. Naked. Yeah. New feat, though. That's good. His dexterity is at a maximum. Let's go with Crossbow Expert, because we know what that does. It is so powerful. In fact, well, I wasn't expecting to have him in the... Or I'm not expecting to have him in the party for too long. But let's still equip him. And there he is. The only thing that is a little bit different from what he was before is probably the weapons. I gave him... I don't remember if I had this... +1 initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks is nice, but creatures that haven't taken their turn yet gets 1d6 points of damage. That's really nice. And this thing, which is... Yeah, and this thing is the Steelmaker, just gives him Hold Person as a spell. But I'm going to rely on him, since I gave him the Crossbow Expert. I'm going to rely on him having the Hand Bros? Yes, the Hand Bros. But I think, perhaps importantly, perhaps very, very crucially, also he's going to need to... wait. Did I... Wait, what? Crossbow Expert. Oh! I should have given him Sharpshooter. So what I was thinking was Sharpshooter, not Crossbow Expert. My bad. There you go. It's fixed now. And that, yeah, the passive, the all-in... It's so crucial. Oh, I put it over there. That's... Oh, you have two? They're the same thing. So, doesn't matter. They're the same origin. Yeah. That is going to make him, us, as a team, super powerful. Okay, let's put the torch out just Just because. Where's he going? Oh, yeah, he's going back to his place. Because I respect him. Yeah, let's leave camp. See if he says anything. He doesn't say anything. Okay, so we'll come back later. He may actually say something about Corilla.
Swift as my feet.
Or anybody, really, but...
Go see Raphael.
What if I talk to her with him?
I might.
Who are you?
Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Corilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Yeah, we got basically the same version, but with him. Anyway, well, let's I could go there, but I'm not gonna. Let's go to the Gurs first. The Gur camp right there. Let's go there.
It's nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
Really? I prefer my company. Extraordinary.
Oh, thanks.
Don't thank me. Thank Gortash.
Excuse you? I didn't need that prick to make me who I am.
Oh, you're right, of course. Forgive me.
All good, Fangs.
Such pure examples of their characters interacting with each other. Ooh, before we go to the Gurs, Astarion,
trust me.
You're good at this, aren't you? He's gonna fail. He's going to fail, but I can give him the Ring of Insight. Let's get a bless in there. Again.
Maybe I'll take that drink
Oh,
after all.
no, she doesn't have bless, does she? Well,
what now?
Let's see. Investigation. It is investigation. He has 8 proficiency, but he still failed. Well, that sucks. A shame.
All right, what now? How much further can I go?
Going over here to the Gurs. This may turn ugly, which is one of the reasons why I definitely wanted to have Astarion equipped. I don't know just how well they are going to receive the potential kidnapper of their kids. But, yeah. They don't say anything?
Rechte Hathran Rust. You recognize the funeral rites of the Gur people, the same monster hunters you met in the Hag Swamp. Their leader is burning the possessions of those who have fallen.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you want with Astarion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
What business is it of yours?
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be so sure, Astarion?
I spent 200 years, bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
What is going on with it?
Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
I didn't click on you. Oh, the dialogue auto started. We're also getting inspired. Very nice. What is going on with her axe?
For our people.
It's broken.
What if this is the...
Do they talk, though, now that we have a quest?
Then we should end it on...
Perhaps the gods have abandoned us. Perhaps they have abandoned all of Faerun.
This guy's still very morose.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the Hells and back, but this does not feel right.
You're getting the help from a spawn.
Have to keep going.
That's how it doesn't feel right. But either way, that is pretty good, because now we teleport up here to Worm's Crossing, and we go deal with his siblings, I think.
So many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
Here? Well, yeah. Here it is.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Isn't it obvious, sister? He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Astarion, stop. Can I do it? Whew! I can.
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
Yeah, I was about to tell them that as well. They'll warn him we're coming.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
For ourselves? For yourself, you mean?
Well, yes, technically. Only I will ascend and gain the ritual's power. But we're a team. If I become all-powerful, then we become all-powerful. We are a team, aren't we? You are still with me?
And what if we're walking into a trap?
Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Rat blood. Rat. He can tell. Of course, I mean he's a vampire. He knows the smell of blood, but specifically the rat blood.
Staying
Yeah. He's a character of highs and lows, and I like that. You never know which one he's gonna be, but he can either be absolutely elated and optimistic, or he can be human, I should say, and pessimistic and straightforward. Although here he's definitely interested in the power.